members of an organised crime group who produced cannabis on an industrial scale and taxed at least 20 other cannabis growers from rival gangs, tying up and threatening the people looking after the farms, have been jailed for a combined total of more than 95 years. A total of 31 men were sentenced at Preston Crown Court for their part in the conspiracies, which saw in excess of 200 kilograms of cannabis produced and sold on the streets of East Lancashire, with 18 of them having received lengthy jail terms. The operation, which spanned a 14-month period between 2020 and the beginning of 2022, included 20 instances of drug burglaries known as taxing, in which multiple kilograms of cannabis were stolen from properties across Burnley, Padiham and Colne, as well as the production of cannabis inside at least 3 addresses worth more than 150,000. Several of the defendants were in charge of growing the cannabis within the properties, with others responsible for stealing grows from other gangs. One such taxing incident resulted in gunshots being fired in Salos Street, Burnley in February 2021. Other defendants were involved in the dealing of the drugs on the streets of East Lancashire, while 2 of the gang members laundered more than 50,000 in cash as part of the conspiracy. The gang from Burnley, Colne, Padiham, Nelson, Trawden and Briarcliff was taken down in 2022 by police under the umbrella of Operation Alberta. Sentencing Judge Andrew Jeffries, KC, said estimated 200 kilograms of cannabis was a gross undervaluation of the amount of drugs which had actually passed through the hands of the gang members, and told the court much more would have been produced and sold over that 14-month period. He said conspiracies involved in setting up cannabis farms in domestic homes, grown and producing, equipment purchased and installed, and gardeners employed. The large quantities produced in those farms were sold on to users and wholesale. Along this, the organised crime group sought out by using heat guns farms which were being grown by another organised crime group, particularly an Albanian gang. They stole those plants from other groups and threatened gardeners of that group. One of the sad factors of this case, the cavalier and indifferent attitude of some of the group to the growing and supply of cannabis. There seems to be a problem in this country with the production of cannabis and cannabis use itself. I am confident the amount of cannabis produced and sold over the 14 months was well in excess of 200 kilograms, estimated by the police. All defendants must appreciate when they join a conspiracy, they become responsible for the actions of all those involved in that conspiracy, and this was an operation capable of producing industrial amounts of cannabis for use. Please like this video, please comment, and I would love it if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.